Executive Briefing: Why Most Workplace Investigations Fail, the CATWOE Framework Every HR Leader Should Know. The information shared in this video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice. Organizations should consult qualified legal counsel regarding specific legal matters. Have you ever wondered why some workplace investigations end with lawsuits, declining employee morale, or leadership losing credibility, even when HR followed the process? My name is Roger Polius, fractional CHRO with EVC Advisors. The truth is, most workplace investigations fail before the first interview is ever conducted. Not because HR asked the wrong questions, but because they were trying to solve the wrong problem. As a fractional CHRO and executive HR leader, I've seen organizations spend weeks interviewing employees only to discover that the real issue wasn't the complaint itself. It was a leadership failure, a broken process, or an organizational culture that allowed the problem to develop in the first place. Today, I want to introduce you to a systems thinking framework that most HR professionals have never been taught: CATWOE. A complaint comes in. HR opens an investigation. They interview witnesses, collect documents, write a report, recommend discipline, case closed. That's the traditional approach. But executive leaders know that an investigation isn't simply about determining whether policy was violated. It's about understanding organizational risk. If all you do is determine whether someone violated a policy, you may solve today's problem while allowing tomorrow's lawsuit to develop. Whenever I approach a significant employee relations matter, I encourage leaders to think beyond the allegation. I ask 6 questions. C. Customers. Who is affected? The complainant, the accused, the department, customers, shareholders, the entire workforce. Every investigation has stakeholders beyond the individuals directly involved. A. Actors. Who actually influences this situation? Managers, human resources, executives, witnesses, outside vendors. Understanding every actor helps identify where accountability truly belongs. T. Transformation. What actually needs to change? Are we simply trying to discipline one employee, or are we trying to improve leadership behavior? Strengthen policies, reduce turnover, prevent future complaints. Executive investigations focus on transformation, not just findings. W. Worldview. Why does this matter? How does this issue affect organizational culture, employee trust, productivity, legal exposure, reputation? This is where executive leaders begin thinking differently than traditional HR. O. Owner. Who ultimately has authority to implement change? HR doesn't own every decision. Sometimes it's the CEO, sometimes legal counsel, sometimes executive leadership. Knowing who owns the outcome is just as important as understanding the facts. E. Environmental constraints. Finally, what constraints exist? Employment laws, collective bargaining agreements, company policies, budgets, regulatory requirements, cultural expectations, public relations concerns. Ignoring these constraints often creates more problems than the original complaint. Imagine an employee reports workplace harassment. Most investigations ask one question: did harassment occur? An executive investigation asks additional questions. Why wasn't this reported sooner? Did management ignore earlier warning signs? Is retaliation already occurring? Has this happened before? Are supervisors properly trained? Is the organization's culture discouraging employees from speaking up? Could this expose the organization to significant legal liability? Notice the difference. We're no longer investigating one employee, we're evaluating organizational effectiveness. That's executive HR. A workplace investigation should never be viewed as a paperwork exercise. It is one of the most important risk management tools available to organizational leaders. The objective isn't simply determining whether someone violated a policy. The objective is protecting people, protecting the organization, strengthening leadership, and preventing future issues before they occur. When investigations are approached through systems thinking, organizations don't just resolve complaints, they become stronger. If your organization is facing a complex employee relations issue, EVC Advisors provides executive-level employee relations consulting and fractional CHRO services. To learn more about our fractional CHRO and Employee Relations Advisory Services, contact EVC Advisors at info@evc7.com. Subscribe to the EVC Advisors YouTube channel for practical insights on executive leadership.